Welcome back to another episode of Jason's Bricks and 5, where we discuss LEGO content in videos of around 5 minutes. Today, we're going to go behind the curtain. I didn't update the sub counter. Anyways, we'll do that later. So as I mentioned, I think it was 2 videos ago, I'm going to start a Bricklink store. And I'm going to show you guys something I think I've really only shown in a members only video. And this is part of the reason I've decided to do this. I have amassed quite a quantity of Lego, and I just haven't known what to do with it. I was thinking I would, get more room, and I would, build all this great stuff. And it's just become kind of more and more, I don't want to say of a burden, but in a way almost it has, because I just have so much and I just need to do something with it. So that's part of the reason that I'm opening my Bricklink store. So I know I've shown the backlog beneath my table, but I've never really shown the backlog in my storage room. So when I first got back into Lego, I was buying a lot of sets if I found them on sale, especially in fourth quarter and that kind of stuff. And I would buy these because it's like, all this stuff. And like, this is not something that a lot of people are going to want, but if I part it out, I might be able to get, more interest in it. So there's a lot of things, like I've got this dream set here, picked it up at Costco when it was on clearance for like $14. I've got this bag full of poly bags. I got these for 90% off at, Walgreens, I think it was. So I have all of these things that I just need to figure out what I'm going to do with. I've got these blister packs of figs. So I've decided I'm just going to start parting these out. Number one, I'm going to use this space to store my store, I guess, so to speak. The boxes will be going on here. Now, I won't be parting out everything. Like, for example, the Darth Vader helmet. Probably not a lot of value in parting this out. It's more in keeping it together. Same thing with the TIE Fighter pilot helmet. I have one of those sealed in here. I've got some other sets like that. But then there's others that I do have that I just think there's going to be more value and, interest as far as moving it along if I part it out. Someone might be interested in some of it, but not all of it. I have old gifts with purchase. I have lots of gifts with purchase. Here's Ray the Castaway. We've got more Ray the Castaway somewhere. I don't know. There's just so many of them. Oh yeah, we've got this one here, the Cardboard Space Adventures. So this was back when I was indiscriminately buying stupid amounts of stuff, building up a huge backlog. And this is what I'm going to part out. Like, I have this Whomping Willow set. I have 4 of these. I got them on clearance and I've kept them, and I just don't know what to do with them. We look behind the Star Wars bag here. You can see lots more gift with purchase. I've got a lot of these winter ones every year. We end up getting them. And I've already parted out a number of sets. For example, the Dark Trooper attack set. I parted out 24 copies of that because I got it at Costco for $14. And I couldn't pass that up. But my wife, she couldn't believe it when I brought that home that day. So this is more or less where I'm going to start with my Bricklink store. It does look like it's kind of a mess. It's somewhat organized. As I've gotten more and more, it's become more and more of a mess. And it's kind of flown out into the other room. And that's really what I'm trying to resolve. We've got to try to get that done. I've got all of these poly bags that are the VIP bags. I've got a whole box of those different things. These are all just the things that I need to try to figure out. What am I going to do with them? Because just having them on a shelf doing nothing is doing nothing for me. So that's one of the big reasons I've decided to start my Bricklink store. Hopefully I will have some things that will be of interest to people. They'll want to buy some. I have no delusions that I'm going to retire and get rich off of this, but I just want to clear out and kind of organize. And that's really I guess the reasoning behind doing the Bricklink store. So yeah. Oh, the other thing people have asked, they asked in my last video, you know, what's the name of the store? Now the store's not open yet. I'm planning on opening it maybe in the next 2 weeks. But the name of it right now is Jason's Bricks and 5. So that's what it is. I mean, who knows if they'll change the name when we do the consolidation with Lego, our Lego account that is. But for right now, that's what the name is. That's what my username is, so we'll keep it at that. So there you go. That's going to do it for, I guess, a quick overview of the back stock for my Lego store, my Bricklink store, I should say. And I do have a number of things underneath the city in the backlog that I might look at pulling out and parting out, just because I got to do something with this stuff, and I need better use of my space, as they like to say. So anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. Jason's Bricks and 5. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Happy building!